You can come to child's pose here with your knees slightly apart. And you reach your hands forward for now, shifting your pelvis down and back to your heels. And eventually rest your forehead and their nose to the ground. For those first breaths, allow your mind to settle. Allow your body to arrive to this present moment. And give yourself permission to enjoy this time, to be fully connected with the sensations, with your body, with your practice. So bringing this slightly constriction on the back of your throat, you will start Ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Paying close attention to the sensations of your breath, to the sound of your breath. And you may want to lift your forehead a little bit off the ground. And you're going to reach your hands further forward. Bend one elbow at a time. Bring your hands together in prayer. And now drop your chest to the floor again and reach your hands behind, like as if your hands come in between your shoulder blades. You may want to slide your elbows slightly forward, melting your heart, melting your chest to the ground. But at the same time, create a slightly resistance as if you want to move your armpits away from the ground. So your chest bone is moving down, but your armpits moving away from the ground. 2 more breaths right here. Then release your arms and let's come to tabletop. And in tabletop position, adjust yourself. So we're gonna do cat and cow a few rounds. As you inhale, drop your pelvis, lift your gaze and your sit bones. And as you exhale, round your spine, bring your chin towards your chest. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, broaden your collarbones. And as you exhale, press the floor, round your back, bring your belly in towards your spine. Take a few more rounds here. Feel free to explore any other variation on this tabletop position. Always allowing your breath to guide, to inspire your movement. Connecting with the sound of your breath, allowing your breath to be your music today. When you complete your next exhalation, your next round, tuck your toes under, come to downward facing dog. You can start your down dog with your knees slightly bent, so you can press through your hands, release your head in between your biceps, create the action without actually moving. So create your action of turning your heads out to the side. So you're going to external rotate your shoulders a little bit more, lengthening the sides of your body, pelvis up and back, and eventually start to reach your right heel towards the ground. And then go ahead and slightly bend that knee and extend your left leg, left heel to the ground. And alternate one more time. Right heel, keep pressing equally through both hands, and left heel. Next, inhale, heels up, look forward. As you exhale, your hands will walk all the way to your feet. Receive the weight on your feet, on your legs. As you inhale, lift halfway, engage your back body, spine long, back flat. Exhale and fold over your legs. You can keep your legs keep distance apart. Inhale, one more time, lift halfway, lengthen, open your chest, and exhale, fold. Let's bring our left fingertips to the ground, slightly bend your left knee and reach your right arm up. As you inhale, reach that right arm forward and down, and as you exhale, up and forward. Keep circling your arm all the way around, and then switch direction. 3 movements in this other direction. Pause in the twist. Inhale, big twisting as you exhale. And release to the floor. Let's switch now. Right fingertips to the floor. Slightly bend your right knee. Inhale, left arm up. And as you exhale, circling forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. And last time before we switch direction. And now forward, inhale, and exhale down. Big circles, big movements. Pause when you reach up again. Inhale here, and exhale, twisting a little deeper. Inhale to release, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, keep your heels grounded and walk your hands forward again, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg to the ceiling. Keep pressing equally through both hands. And exhale, twist your pelvis to the right, so your right pelvis over your left. Keep resisting with your left armpit away from the ground. Inhale, untwist your pelvis, reach your leg up. Exhale, let's step outside the right hand, back heel down. So it's kind of warrior one preparation here. We're gonna reach our hands to the left diagonally. So walk your hands a little bit to the left and keep squeezing your outer hips in. So right hip in, tailbone is slightly reaching our back heel, and walk more with your right fingertips. Feel this nice side stretch here. Next inhale, come back to the center. We're gonna lift our back heel off the ground, and as you exhale, place your back knee down. Stay here as you inhale, and as you exhale, we're gonna twist, reaching your right arm up and back. Stay. You can open your right toes slightly out, kind of 45 degrees. An option to stay here or to bend your back knee to reach to your left foot. The idea here is not that much of the quad stretch for now. It's more about the twisting, the opening sensation on your chest, on the front of your shoulders. Release that leg. And let's come all the way to downward facing dog. Left leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, open your pelvis to the left. Pressing both hands down, resist with your left armpit to drop. Inhale, untwist your pelvis, square. Exhale, step outside your left fingertips. Now pivot your back heel down and walk your hands towards the right corner of our mat. So you're gonna come to diagonal here, squeezing your left hip in, lifting your lower belly, lengthen your tailbone towards your back heel, and reaching more through your left fingertips. Inhale, come back to the center, hands under shoulders, lift our back heel off the ground, and exhale, place your knee down. We're gonna maybe, if you found that was useful, turn your toes out to the side, 45 degrees, left arm up, inhale, exhale, reaching back. Stay here if you want, or grab your back foot. Any variation that we stay, I'd like you to hug your front heel and your back knee towards each other. So awaken those inner thighs muscles. One more breath. And exhale, release, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here, down dog, inhale. And exhale, release your head in between your biceps. Next, inhale, lifting your heels, looking forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, Tadasana, mountain pose. Interlace your hands, press your hands, squeeze your knuckles, inhale, press your palms up, and exhale, side bend to the left, and twist your torso to the right. Back to the center, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, side bend to the right, and twist your torso to the left as you look to the left. Back to the center, inhale. And as you exhale, let's have our hands behind our head. Open your elbows wide. And as you press your hand and head against each other, see if you can lift your chest a little higher. Front ribs towards your back ribs. Engage your core. Inhale, both arms up. Palms together. Exhale and fold over your legs. Lift halfway, inhale here. Exhale, let's step the right leg back, right knee to the ground, Anjaneyasana. Hug your legs towards each other. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, front ribs towards your back ribs, engage your core. Side bend here, you're gonna place your left forearm on your left thigh and reach your right arm up and over to the left. Hugging your outer hips in, hugging your legs towards each other. You're gonna inhale, reach both arms up, and now exhale, let's twist. Right hand to the floor, left hand to your left thigh, and you're gonna press here to twist a little deeper. So use that pressure, hand against your thigh, to twist more your belly from right to left. All right, inhale, come back. Let's bring to plank pose. Hold here, pressing the floor, engaging your legs, engaging your core, engaging your arms. And as you exhale, we're gonna come to forearm plank. So drop one elbow at a time. Hold forearm plank. See if you can draw your lower ribs in. Lengthen your tailbone back. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your pelvis to the ground. Sphinx pose. Inhale. Lift your belly, your chest. Broaden your collarbones. And as you exhale, release. Slide your hands back now parallel to your ribs. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Hold here. And the same action of twisting your hands out to the side. So imagine that you want to twist, hands out to the side. Imagine that you want to slide your hands back. Shift, open your chest forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, open your pelvis to the right. Keep moving your left pelvis away from your lower back. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, step forward, back knee down, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, rise up, hug your legs towards each other, lift your low belly. And as you exhale, side bend, right elbow on your right thigh, reaching your left arm up and over. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand to the ground, right hand over your right thigh, twisting more from left to right. Using that pressure of your hand against your thigh to move from the midsection, from left to the right. Release, hands down. Inhale, look forward, come to runner's lunge. Exhale, step forward and fold. Lift halfway, inhale. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Interlace your hands. Inhale, reach your palms up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, side bend to the right first and twist your torso, look to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, side bend to the left, twist your torso, look to the right. Back to the center, inhale. Exhale, hands behind your head, open your elbows wide, press your head and hands against each other. See if you can lift your chest a little higher, but keeping your lower belly engaged. Inhale, both arms up, palms facing up. Exhale, hands together, fold over your legs. Lift halfway, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left leg back, left knee down. A little different, Anjaneyasana still, reach up. As you exhale, bend your left knee, as if, your left elbow. Imagine that you're gonna reach behind your head, and with your right hand, hold your elbow here. Inhale here, lengthening the side, the left side of your body. And as you exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. And as you exhale, you're gonna bring your elbow over your thigh, hands pressing together, twisting here from left to right. Keep squeezing your legs towards each other, outer hips in. Inhale, both arms reach up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, plank pose. Hold plank, inhale, press the floor. Keep pressing, pushing with your hands. And as you exhale, come to forearm plank. Forearm plank, elbows under your shoulders. Lengthen your heels back, tailbone back. Pubic bone is slightly towards your navel. Inhale here. Exhale, pelvis down. Okay, so from this Sphinx pose, you are welcome to stay, inhale. Or if you want to slide your hands slightly forward, keep pressing your pubic bone down and extend your elbows, lifting your elbows off the ground. See if you can keep your shoulders down towards your pelvis. One more breath, pressing through your hands, creating that action of sliding your hands back, and exhale, release. Now bring your hands parallel your ribs. Option to do higher cobra here, baby cobra or a little higher. Keep your pubic bone pressing down, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades in, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up, inhale. Exhale, open your pelvis to the left. Inhale, square your pelvis. Exhale, step forward, Anjaneyasana, back knee down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend your right elbow, reach back. Left hand, hold your right elbow in and down. Lower belly in, inhale. Exhale, side bend your torso to the left. Let's come back to the center, inhale. Exhale, drive that right elbow over your left thigh. Press your hands against each other. Move your torso away from your thigh, away from the floor, and twist more from right to left. Inhaling, untwist, reach arms up. Exhale, hands down. Let's come to runner's lunge just as a transition. Inhale. Exhale, step your back leg forward and fold. Lift halfway, inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up, Look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Interlace your hands. Inhale, palms up, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Look to the right. Back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Look to the left. Back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind your head. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, belly in. Inhale, come up, reach arms up. Exhale, hands forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank pose. Hold plank right here, pressing the floor and engaging more your chest muscles. See if you can hug your hands towards each other. Hug your hands towards each other. Inhale, keep pushing the floor. Exhale, all the way down. Now bring your hands on your lower back, the back of your hands on your lower back. Let's inhale. You're gonna lift your chest, reach your right arm forward. And exhale, bring your arm back and lower your forehead to the ground. Inhale, lift your chest, other arm forward. And exhale, bring your arm back and lower your forehead. One more time each side. Inhale, lift your chest first, reach arm forward, and exhale. Inhale, lift your chest, engage your spinal muscles, reach other arm forward, and exhale. Both arms now. Inhale, lift both arms forward, and now creating the pulling action, bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades in. Now place your hands parallel to your ribs, hug your elbows in, create the action of sliding your chest in forward. Keep pressing through your pubic bone as you lift your chest a little higher. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, twist your pelvis to the right. Bend your right knee. Inhale, untwist. And as you exhale, shift forward for 3-leg plank. Hold. And you're going to cross your right leg over your left. Shift to your left hand. Reach your right arm up. This variation of Vashisthasana. Both hands to the ground. Inhale, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, step forward. Let's come to high lunge, crescent pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, engaging your belly. So draw that front ribs towards your back ribs and keep your back leg really strong. Your left glute engaged. Inhale. Exhale, twisting your torso to the right. Open your arms to the side. Stay and breathe. Hugging your legs towards each other, outer hips in. Keep your arms out to the side as you untwist your torso. Keep facing forward now and lean forward halfway. Yeah, so kind of our airplane here, gonna play with our torso, okay? So your arm's not gonna move. What you're gonna move is gonna be your torso. You're gonna inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna twist your torso to the right, tap your left hand to your right ankle. Inhale, come back, oops. And as you exhale, twist to the other side, tap your right hand to your right ankle. Inhale, back to airplane. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand, right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, right hand, right ankle. One more each side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Now come back to airplane. And you're gonna plant our left hand to the ground and do this dragonfly twist. So keep twisting your torso. Now you have that feedback of your left hand, so maybe you go a little deeper and stay here, or slide your right heel is halfway back. It's not actually halfway, a few inches back, and you're gonna roll over the outer edge of your feet and reach your arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left pelvis to the ground, almost touch the floor, and reach your right arm back. Stay here. Your bottom leg, your left leg is very active, and keep reaching your hand without sagging on your left shoulder. All right, next inhale, let's reach up and over, kind of Vashisthasana. As you exhale, we're gonna shift the weight to your right hand, and we're gonna roll over the inner edge of your left foot, and you're gonna come to falling triangle variation, so that right knee into your chest, right arm up. Inhale here, and exhale, hands down, plank pose, inhale, exhale all the way to the ground. Arms back, palms facing down. Inhale, lift your chest, arms and legs, and stay for your exhale. One more inhale, reaching one arm at a time forward. And as you exhale, driving your elbows all the way to the sides of your body. Plant your hands, lower your legs, lift your chest a little higher for cobra pose. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, open your pelvis to the left. Keep pressing through both hands. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, step forward, high lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Lower belly in. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Open your arms, hug your legs towards each other, outer hips in, connect with your breath. Keep your arms out to the side, untwist, lean forward halfway. Back leg still awake, inhale. Exhale, twist your torso to the left, bring your right hand to your left ankle. Inhale, airplane. Exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand, right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale, airplane. Exhale, right hand to the ground under your shoulder and reach your left arm up. Stay in dragonfly twist just for a moment. See if you can drive your left pelvis further back away from your armpit. And slide that front foot halfway, not halfway, a few inches, and turn to the outer edge of your feet. And start to reach that arm up and over. Inhale. And exhale, lower your pelvis, almost touch the ground, reach your left arm back. Yeah, so without sagging on your shoulder, keep pressing your right hand from here all the way to inhale, reach up and over, all the way for this Vashisthasana shape. And as you exhale, we're gonna come to falling triangle on the other hand. So left hand down, turn to the inner edge of your right foot and bring your left knee to your chest as you reach your right arm up. Inhale, hold, exhale, hands down. Plank pose, inhale, exhale to the ground. Last time that we're gonna do locust pose. Inhale, lift your chest, legs, reach your arms back. Exhale, reach your arms forward. Inhale, bend your elbows, bring your elbows to the sides. Exhale, hands down. Lower your legs, lift your chest. Inhale, broaden our collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Inhale deeply through your nose. And one full exhalation through your mouth. Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your Ujjayi breath. Next, inhale, lifting your heels, looking forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Interlace your hands, and let's bring our hands behind our head. Keep pressing head and hands against each other. Open your elbows, inhale. Exhale, we're gonna hinging from your pelvis, bending your knees, and sitting back. So moving your sit bones back and apart. Stay here as you inhale. Exhale, connect your core. So I'd like you to keep lifting your chest, especially through this action of pressing your head slightly back. But as you exhale, recommit your core by moving your front ribs towards your back ribs. One more breath here. Next inhale, you're gonna reach your arms up. And as you exhale, fold over your legs. Lift halfway, inhale. And as you exhale, you're gonna plant your hands a little bit forward in your shoulders. Play here, making a slightly shift. And now let's step back to plank. We're gonna jump next time, okay? Hold plank here, inhale. Let's add chaturanga. Feel free to bring your knees to the ground. Shift forward, lower halfway. Keep hugging your hands towards each other. Roll over your toes. Inhale, up dog. Move your shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, twist your pelvis. Option to stay here or to drop your toes all the way behind and flipping your dog. You're gonna reach your right arm up and over, twisting your chest more towards the ceiling. Let's prepare to unflip, reaching all the way, 3-leg down dog. And as you exhale, we're gonna step forward, back knee to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands behind your head. So from now, lift your lower belly, recommit your core, hug your legs towards each other. And as you exhale, you slowly start to lean forward, squat a little, lunge a little deeper on your front leg. As you press your head against your hands, lift your chest up. Option to reach your arms overhead, bring your palms together. Inhale, let's come back up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands down, 3-leg down dog. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Hold here, shoulders over wrists. Round your upper back, keep pressing the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step close to your right hand. Back heel to the ground. Inhale, warrior one. Stay for the exhale. I want you to ground your back heel. Keep your back glute engaged, your left glute. And twist more your torso, so it's not your pelvis, it's not your leg, it's your belly from left to right. Lower belly in, inhale. And as you exhale, extend your front leg. Open your arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna twist to the right and then lean forward, maybe bringing your left hand to the ground or to a block or to your shin. So you're gonna twist here in this revolve triangle. Hold, breathe. Keep pressing your back heel down. Keep hugging your outer hips in. Next inhale, as you untwist, rise up. Exhale, open up to the left and make your feet parallel to each other. So it's kind of a starfish here. Okay, hands to your pelvis, elbows in. Inhale, lift your belly, chest and gaze. Exhale, hinging from your pelvis, shift your pelvis back, hands under shoulders. Lift halfway, inhale. And exhale, walk your hands back in between your feet and fold. Relax here. Keep your legs really strong, all sides of your leg. The front of your legs as you lift your kneecaps. The back of your legs as if you want to kick back. Inner legs as if you want to hug them towards each other. And outer legs as if you want to move them apart. So balancing all those actions. Next, inhale, lift halfway. As you exhale, we're gonna do Skandasana, bending our left knee. So feel free to turn your toes out if you need. You don't have to go too high. You can keep your pelvis high. You can go a little lower. And you can also lift your right toes. 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. So we are squatting on the back of the mat, okay? Because from here, next inhale, we're gonna go all the way to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, facing the front of your mat. So bending the knee that is the front of your mat. Hold here, inhale, reverse, wrap that left arm around your lower back, reach your right arm up and over. Allow your right hip bone to lift a little higher and lengthen as you engage your lower belly, lengthen your tailbone towards your front heel. All right, inhale, coming through center. And exhale to this variation of side angle. Keep that right arm as it is and reach your left arm up and over. You're gonna look down, looking for a balance spot, and you're gonna shift the weight forward, and you're gonna step your back foot halfway in, and now we're gonna do floating Ardha Chandrasana. So you don't have to lift that left leg super high. You can stay a little lower, but keep reaching through your arms. Slowly with control back to Warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, hands to the ground, plank pose, inhale here, exhale, forward and halfway chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale. Left leg to the ceiling, inhale, open your pelvis to the left, bend your knee, option to flip your dog, landing your toes, coming to the outer edge of your right foot, twisting your torso from right to the ceiling, reach your left arm up and overhead. Untwist, unflip, left leg up, inhale, exhale, step forward. Let's come to Anjaneyasana. Okay, so you can have like a little, your legs further apart, but I'd like you to come higher and come more like perpendicular to the floor. Engage your belly, bring your hands behind your head, press here, front ribs towards your lower ribs, your back ribs, and head against your hand. Resist with your hands, inhale, and exhale. Keep hugging your legs towards each other as you start to lunge a little deeper towards your front leg. Pressing your head against your hands, and maybe reaching back with your hands. Keep moving away from your lower back. Keep lifting your chest higher. Keep squeezing your legs towards each other. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands down. 3-leg down dog, inhale. And exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Hold here, pressing the floor, shoulders over wrists. And exhale, hands to the ground, closer to your left thumb, back heel down. Warrior one, rise up, inhale. Exhale, stay, press through your right heel, engage your right glute, and now twist from your core, from your obliques, from right to left. So your chest, that's going to face forward. I'm not worried about your pelvis. I want your legs strong and engaged, and your core making that twist. Next, inhale, pressing through your front foot. Extend your leg, both legs engaged. Exhale, core engaged, open your arms to the side, twist to the left. Hold this twist sensation, start to hinge from your pelvis and lower your right hand towards the ground or towards your right shin. You start to open your chest more from right to left, squeezing your outer hips in, pressing through your back heel. Stay in this revolved triangle for one more breath. Next, inhale, strong legs, strong core. You're gonna untwist and come up, starfish, making our feet parallel to each other. And exhale, hands to your pelvis. I'm gonna face you. Hug your elbows in. Inhale, lift your chest and your belly. Exhale, hinging from your pelvis. Lower your hands under your shoulders. Lift halfway to engage your spine muscles. Exhale, hands back between your feet. Fold back, top of your head, reaching down towards the ground. Stay and breathe. Reconnect with your breath, with your Ujjayi breath. Allowing your breath to bring that sensation of bring you home, back to your own body. Next inhale, you lift halfway. As you exhale, you're gonna bend your right knee. You're gonna do Skandasana, could be a variation here with your pelvis high, or you can go a little lower in this squat variation, okay? So again, you are squatting, you're gonna bend the leg that is closer to the back of the mat. Yes, inhale here, and as you exhale, all the way to Warrior Two. Hold Warrior Two. Find your stride, lower belly in. Inhale, reverse. Reaching your front arm up and over and wrapping the other arm around your back. Hold, lower belly engage. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, side angle variation. You're gonna lean halfway to the left. You're gonna reach your top arm, your right arm up and over. So it's kind of a Y shape here. Look down, look for balance. You're gonna step your back leg halfway in, and finally, you're gonna shift for this variation of floating Ardha Chandrasana. Hold and breathe. From here, slowly transition to Warrior Two again. Bend your front knee, landing back. Inhale, Warrior Two. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back, plank pose, inhale. Exhale, forward and halfway, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Next inhale, heels up, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Lift halfway as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Sitting low, Utkatasana, fierce pose, inhale. Bend your knees and reach up. And exhale, pressing through your feet, stand your legs, arms by your side. Inhale, Reach your arms back, interlace your fingers, and squeeze your shoulder blades. Next inhale, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades in. Exhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose. So again, another opportunity for you to lift your chest in this Utkatasana instead of closing. So open and lift, but recommit your core. Draw your lower ribs in, front ribs towards your back ribs. One more breath. As you exhale, we're gonna round your spine as if you wanna bring your forehead to your knees. See if you can move your belly away from your thighs, so towards the center, towards your spine, creating this hollow back here. All right, release your hands to the ground, and now we're gonna lean forward. Keep your hands under your shoulders, and from here, you're gonna float back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your upper back. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, step closer to your hand. Back heel down, warrior one, inhale, arms up. Lower belly in. Exhale, reach back, interlace your fingers. Inhale, extend your spine. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold, hinging, and you're gonna do humber warrior here. So keep squeezing your outer hips in, legs towards each other, hands moving away from your pelvis. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale, we're gonna look forward, lift your back heel off the ground. And as you exhale, we are gonna do a figure four in downward dog. So right shin to your left thigh, bend your left knee, keep lifting your left heel, but shift your pelvis up and back. Yeah, so keep pressing your shin and thigh against each other. Keep moving your right knee slightly back. Inhale, we're gonna look forward. And as you exhale, we're gonna come to pigeon. So right knee, close to your hands, close to your arms. Slide your left leg further back. Yes, so come to your fingertips. And I'd like you to squeeze your inner legs towards each other as if you wanna lift your pelvis, your pelvic floor off the ground. Stay here, option number one. Or you can bring your right hand more to the left. So you're gonna reach your left arm back and grab your back foot, okay? All right, so we're gonna go to steps. That's the step number one. Step number two, start to bring your foot in that elbow crease. Maybe hugging your legs towards each other strong enough so you can take your right hand off the ground. And last step is wrapping that right arm over your head. Hold and breathe. Maybe turning your chest a little bit forward towards the front of your mat. Release carefully. And let's come to sleep pigeon for 2 breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale and exhale. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, come up. Tuck your toes under, back toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Shift forward. Keep rounding your upper back. Look forward here. Step closer to your left foot, to your left hand. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Lower belly in. Exhale, reach back. Interlace your hands. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, fold, humber warrior. Moving your hands away from your pelvis. Left hip in. Tailbone towards your back heel. Release your hands to the ground. Lift your right heel off the ground. Look forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, that figure 4 in downward dog. So right ankle, left ankle, right thigh. Right heel off the ground. Bend your right knee and shift your pelvis back. And you're gonna press your ankle and your thigh against each other. Breathe, keep pressing equally through both hands. Sides of your body really long. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pigeon prep. So it's your choice to have your front shin more parallel to the front of your mat, or you come more towards with your knee more in between your hands, okay? It's not optional, it's the action that you're gonna engage your inner legs towards each other. So that's not optional. I want you to come to this engagement here, lower belly in, and now I'm gonna move 3 steps. You can stay on any variation that you'd like. Left hand more to the right, so you can turn your chest to the right and reach back, maybe to grab your back foot. Stay here, option 1. Option 2, to bring your foot in that elbow crease. Option 3, hug your legs towards each other strongly enough so you can take your hand out of the ground, and you can interlace your hands in front of you, or you can wrap that left arm around over your hand and hold. Breathe, legs strong, core strong, maybe turning your chest slightly to the front of your mat. Carefully release and come to sleep pigeon for 2 breaths. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Next inhale, hands under shoulders, tuck your toes under, back toes under, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, let's come to plank, and all the way to your belly. You're gonna bend your knees. You can separate your knees and feet as wide as you need to reach back. And then make sure you have your knees hip distance apart. You're gonna engage your lower belly. So pubic bone down, tailbone reaching back towards the back of your knees. You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades in. Option to stay here. Or lifting through your legs, kicking back, lifting your chest. 2 breaths here, Dhanurasana, bow pose. And release. All right. Release, rest your head, your face to the ground. So if you are looking, for example, to the left side, I want you to reach your right arm up. And then you're gonna roll over that arm and come to your back. Set up for bridge pose. Feet hip distance apart. Ankles in line with your knees. You're gonna draw your lower belly in, tailbone reaching forward, lift your pelvis up. Pressing through your elbows so you can bend your elbows and press your triceps, your elbows down towards the ground. Keep lifting your chest, keep engaging the back of your body. You press your heels down and imagine that you're going to slide those heels towards your shoulders, engaging the back body, engaging your hamstrings and glutes, and release. Stay, breathe. Okay, I'm gonna give you the option to repeat this pose So if you have a block and you are done with back bends, you can do supported bridge, okay, with a block under your pelvis. Or you're gonna repeat the traditional bridge or upper bow, Urdhva Dhanurasana, all the way up, extending your arms. I'm gonna guide you through this last pose. So this Urdhva Dhanurasana pose. So again, pressing your lower back down, pubic bone to your navel, lift your pelvis up. Press your elbows down, lift your chest up. Stay here if you want, or bring your hands parallel to your face with your fingers pointing to your shoulders. I'm gonna add here intermediate step. You're gonna come to the top of your head, adjust your hands parallel to your ears, hug your elbows in, shoulders into their sockets. Press through your hands, extend your arms. See if you can have your shoulders over your wrists, lifting your chest, pressing through your hands, pressing through your legs, opening the chest, opening the whole body here, the front of your body. And exhale slowly with control. Start to come all the way down. All right. Let's rest our legs for a moment in Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. You're going to bring your feet together, knees apart. You can have one hand on your belly, the other one on your chest. All right, and now we're gonna bring your hands under your lower back in that space between your back and the floor. And as you press through your hands, lift your chest and come up. You're gonna reach your right leg forward, and you're gonna bring your left heel to your pelvis. Inhale, both arms reaching up, and exhale, fold forward. In this variation of Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, lift halfway looking forward. Exhale, release. Let's come up, inhale. And as you exhale, left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind you, twisting to the right. I mean, to that, I'm not sure if I said the same leg that I'm doing, so twisting towards that bent knee. And second side, let's come all the way forward, extend that bent knee, and bend the other leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hold here, any variation of this, any variation of your arms in this Janu Shirshasana pose. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up. And exhale, twist towards the bent leg as you place your hand on your knee and the other hand behind you. Keep lengthening your spine on each inhalation, twisting a little deeper on the exhalation. Inhale, untwist. Reach your legs forward. And exhale, fold over your legs. Let's look for a more relaxed version of Paschimottanasana. So I just want you to relax without aiming to go too far. I just want you to soften your shoulders, your neck. On your next exhale, you're gonna drive your belly into your spine. Keep your core engaged as you start to inhale and roll up. And exhale, start to roll back all the way to your back. Laying down here for Shavasana. So adjust your head, shoulders, legs in the same line. Move your legs slightly out, toes point outward. Move your arms slightly away from your body, palms of your hands up. Allow your eyeballs to sink towards the center of your head. And release and relax all the effort here. Allowing your body to rest into the ground. Allowing your mind to rest into your body. If you have more time to stay in Shavasana, I encourage you to stay, to enjoy this time with yourself. If you are ready to close this practice with me, start to bring some movements back to your body. Start to move your body in any way that feels good, that feels natural for you. And eventually come to a seated pose. With your hands together in front of your heart. Lift your heart to your hands as you inhale. And bow your head to yourself. Exhale. May we be healthy. May you be resilient. May you be patient. May we be kind. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me.